Hey guys, it's Jonathan. Welcome back to our next video of our Lego building series, and today we're going to be building a helicopter. So first thing that we're going to need for the base of the helicopter, we're not really going to be using a base plate today because you don't really need a base plate for this, but for the foundation of the helicopter we need 22 2x4 pieces, which I conveniently have right here. Okay, first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab two pieces, you're going to connect two pegs on, two pegs off, just like this. This is going to be the front of your helicopter, okay? Next thing I need you to do is do the exact same thing. Two pegs on, two pegs off, and we're going to kind of place this on one half of the back right here. So the front is facing me, back is facing you guys, just to make it a little bit easier to show you what I'm doing. Same exact thing. Two pegs on, two pegs off. Right next to that. So we have one, then a row of two, now we need a row of three. Same exact pattern. Two pegs on, two pegs off. Halfway. Same pattern. Put this one in the middle. Same exact thing. Put this one on the side. So we have a row of one, row of two, row of three. Now I need another row of three. Okay, so I'm gonna go directly behind this time, not gonna be half off. Again, directly behind. Third one, directly behind. Okay, so now one row of one, row of two, two rows of three. Now I need another row of two. So this way, this one we're going to put inside a little bit, connecting this piece and this piece, the middle piece. Same thing right next to it. That is the base of your helicopter. Alright, so the next part to this helicopter is we're actually going to build the tail first. Okay, so what I need is 6 2x4 pieces and 2 2x2s. Okay, so I'm going to rotate this right here so you can see what I'm doing. First thing I'm going to do is on this back piece, I'm going to connect those two back pieces with a 2x4. Grab a 2x4, put it two pegs on, two pegs off. Another 2x4, go right underneath. Another 2x4, put right on top, on the back. I'm actually gonna grab another 2x4 and I'm gonna build up now. So I'm gonna go on the last two pegs, connect two pegs on, two pegs off. Looks like that, okay? I'm gonna grab a 2x2 and we're gonna make just a very simple rear rotor. So I'm just gonna go 2x2 on top. Let's put this right here, 2x4 on top of that 2x2, and then last piece, 2x2 right on top. Okay, so the next part of the helicopter that we're gonna work on is the body. So I'm just gonna grab the two 2x4 pieces. I'm actually going to kind of stick these out on this side right here. So you see these two rows of three in the middle of the body. We're gonna go on the back side towards the tail. I'm gonna go two on, two off with both of my 2x4 pieces. So if you see it, they're hanging off the side. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that same thing on the other side, okay? So two 2x4 pieces, closer to the tail, two on, two off like that, okay. So next part of the body, so we're actually gonna work on this back side right here. So I need two 2x4 pieces again. And I'm going to place them. You see how the tail is kind of like it's one line right here, one 2x4. We're gonna offset it, so 2x4 right here, 2x4 right here. Okay, looks like that. I'm gonna grab two 2x2 pieces. I'm actually gonna connect them not on these squares right here, but again, half off. And this all makes sense once we kind of complete it, you'll see why. So I'm gonna place this right here. So this is what it looks like as of right now, okay? And then I'm actually gonna start on this side just to make it a little bit easier. So I'm gonna grab a 2x4 piece. I'm gonna place it half on, half off at the head of the helicopter. I'm gonna grab two 2x4 pieces and I'm gonna put them directly behind, right here. grab 2 more 2x4 pieces, off center on the side, so it looks like this. And then these last 2 spots right here, I'm gonna put 2x2 pieces. Okay, so from bird's eye view, this is what it looks like right now. So we are going to move on to the second layer of the body. Okay, basically we're just gonna build directly on top of what we just made. So we'll start at the head. So instead of going half on, half off, I'm actually just gonna go directly above like that. Grab 2 more 2x4 pieces, place them directly above right there. 2 more 2x4s directly on top. And I'm just gonna keep using 2x4s for this. So I'm actually gonna connect this 2x2 piece right here to this 2x4. Using that, doing the same thing on the other side. Some more 2x4 pieces, connecting this back 2x2, this 2x4 right on top. Okay. And these 2x4s in the back, just going directly on top like this. Okay. And that is the bulk, the body of your helicopter. So the next part to our helicopter is we're gonna build the top, close off this open space that you see on top. So first thing I'm gonna need is a 2x3 piece. So we're gonna go to the front right here. We're gonna leave these 2 pegs, these 2 spaces up in the front open. So we're gonna start right there. Again, big or nice square right there in front, open. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a 2x4 piece and I'm gonna go directly behind that 2x3. Now, we're gonna use a couple 2x4 pieces. We're gonna use them sideways like this, horizontally, depending on where you are. We're gonna place them across, connecting the sides of the helicopter to each other. Okay, we're gonna go all the way down the body on top, just like this. Again, I'm just using 2x4s, doesn't matter what color, doesn't matter anything else. So, and right there, that is the top of your helicopter. So now I'm gonna move on to the wings. So the reason we have these sticking out is these are gonna connect the wings of the helicopter to the body. So what I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need 2 2x4s. We'll start on this side right here, okay? I'm gonna go on top, sticking out like that. I'm gonna go underneath. Okay. I'm gonna go on top right here, connecting those pieces. So from bird's eye view, this is what it looks like, okay? 2 2x4s, and then 1 2x4 sideways like that. Then underneath, I'm gonna grab 2 2x3s. I'll rotate it so you guys can see from underneath, okay? I'm gonna do 2 on, 1 off on the very edge. 2 on, 1 off. So that's what it looks like from underneath. That's what it looks like from the front. Okay, and then we're just gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So 2 2x4 pieces on the sides like that. I'm gonna go underneath. Okay, put this one right on top. I'm gonna grab my 2 2x3 pieces, rotate to show you guys underneath. 2 on, 1 off. 2 on, 1 off. Okay, and those are the wings of your helicopter. Okay, so the last part to our helicopter is actually going to be the main rotors. Okay, so I'm gonna put this off to the side. You can get a better visual of the blades. First thing I'm gonna need is 2 2x4 pieces. I'm going to connect them, 1 on top, half on, half off. Grab another 2x4, connect it right underneath. So you have 2 on bottom, 1 on top. I'm just gonna do this pattern. 1 more on top, another 1 on bottom. And I'm gonna grab a 2x2. I'll place this on top to end that blade, okay? Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take a 2x4, and instead of continuing it this way, I'm going to put it perpendicular, okay? So that's hanging off from a front view. You can see that it's hanging off like that, and this is going to be the start of our next blade. So I'm gonna put this 2x4 piece underneath, put this 2x4 on top, again, underneath, on top, underneath one more time. I'm gonna grab a 2x2 piece. I'm gonna end that blade, okay? So, we're gonna make another one exactly like this, okay? And we're gonna connect the 4 of them together at the very end. So I'm gonna put this off to the side. Just gonna do the same exact thing. 2x2 or 2x4 pieces. Connect it, another one on bottom. So your start is 2 on bottom, 1 on top. Grab a 2x4 on top. Another one underneath. Another one on top. I'm sorry, I'm actually going to take this off. I'm gonna put a 2x2 piece right here, okay? Same exact thing. I'm gonna put it off so it's hanging off like that. Start our second blade. Go underneath. Go on top. Go underneath. On top. Underneath one last time. I'm gonna grab a 2x2. Place it right on top, okay? So now we have our 4 separate blades. We're actually gonna connect these right here. So if you can see, looks like there's a square in the middle. They're not actually connecting yet, but what we're gonna do for right now, we're gonna take a 2x2, we're gonna put it directly in the middle, right here. So it's like that, okay? Now we're gonna pull our main part of our helicopter in. We're gonna grab 2 2x2 stacked on top of each other. We are going to create the rotor mast, okay? Put it right in the middle of the helicopter. And we're gonna take our blades, put this directly on top of that rotor mast, and you have a helicopter. All right, so thank you guys for joining us for our helicopter build today. If you would like to see more videos like this, you can follow our social medias or visit our virtual community center at thecityoflosalamitos.org/recreation.